I'm a mom of 11 kids, and I went to Ukraine during the war.
We're number 3 for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin.
I had not left my children for a trip more than maybe a day or two my entire motherhood. I just remember one of my friends saying to me, when you have a panic attack, what are you going to do? Not if you have a panic attack. There wasn't any if, it was when. So when we got to Ukraine the first time and every trip after, we always go to our very favorite gas station. But just imagine you're in a new country and you're also in a war zone, and all of a sudden you stop at this gas station and it is magical and beautiful, and not just this gross gas station. It was kind of like a 5-star gas station. So very exciting to show everyone this beautiful gas station. I recorded another one, but that one was small. This is the one that I think has the full menu. It has these things called sierniki. They're little kind of little teeny cakes filled with this cottage cheese filling. I have only had one hot meal in the last 2 days, so I'm excited to eat. But yeah, this place is just beautiful. Let's get the whole thing. Okay, look at this cute gas station at night. Those things up there are glowing. It's so beautiful. Okay, so this is a full experience. And here we go. Oh, we have the full menu. Okay, this is the one where we can just eat. Yay! Let's get some good Ukrainian food. Just kidding. How beautiful these real dishes, real silverware. Ooh, they toasted the bread. Ooh, fancy. The first time that I went there, I was scared, but my husband told me, he said, look, the city that we're going to, it has never been hit in 2 years. And then he also explained to me that in Kiev, it would only get hit every few months. So that made it easier for me to go the first time. And then when you get there, everything's normal. And so you kind of I think match the vibe of the people around you. Everybody's just driving to work, walking to work, biking to work, running their fruit stands, going to school, going to their university. Restaurants are open. Everything seems totally normal until you go to sleep, and then there's the airy siren. This is the third air raid siren that we've heard in the last maybe 12 hours that we've been in the city. Last night there was one at about 5 a.m. and it resulted in a hit on civilian infrastructure. It didn't kill anyone, it just injured a man. His arm got hurt from broken glass. 3 cars were damaged and a store was hit. Luckily it was at night, and so no one was in the store and not very many people in the streets. A couple of years ago when we first started coming to Ukraine, Russia wasn't sending as many Shahed drones is what they're called. It's mostly, and there's a lot of things that they send, but the Shahed drones have become something that are more efficient for them to make. They have factories over there in Russia now, and they send hundreds of them to Ukraine every week now. And the city that our friends live in didn't used to get hit, and now they're seeing hits. So the hit that happened last night was maybe a half a mile from our friend's house, and that's the worst one that they've experienced for about a year, and it's making them actually seriously consider leaving their town. It's getting more and more dangerous.
24 лютого 2022 року була звичайна ніби ніч, але в 4-5 ранку почалася ця війна. Але потім, коли побачили, що це вже було близько обід, ми розбіглися. Я забігла в цьому будинку, я була сама, я забігла, взяла речі. Коли я брала речі, виглянула в вікно, я побачила за своїм вже заборчиком стоїть танк. І з танка виглядали ще й люди. Мене взагалі підкосились ноги, я не знала, як мені взагалі вискочить. I'm
just gonna do a quick tour of the ruins here. Nice dirty floor. No ceiling. So my friend that I've been staying with told me that at the beginning of the occupation, the Russians hid out in this building. It's literally next door to her house. There's some soldiers just hanging out here, shooting at people. And yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Там теж, напевно, солдати вибрали собі як захист, вони туди, в той недобудований будинок, і вони відстріляли. Там дуже багато було. Там була рукавичка солдатська, я знайшла і собі повісила на дерево як пам'ять. Там була коробка з-під снарядів, яка була вже вистрілена, і в нашому будинку. І вони зараз залишилися в заборі, такі дири від снарядів, коли в дереві була, як правильно, від кулі оця пробоїна.
In April of 2022, after 2 months of consuming very difficult news stories that were coming out of Ukraine and probably crying every single day, maybe all day long, while we watched in horror people getting bombed and shot at and murdered, I made a conscious decision to stop following the news in Ukraine. And I had the thought come into my mind that if I didn't know what was going on, I wouldn't know what specifically to pray for, and I couldn't help that way. So tell me, during an air raid, do you always have to go to the shelter during school hours?
We're learning in shelter.
You learn in the shelter all
every
the time.
day. Yeah, we're learning in
You
shelter.
just learn in the shelter
Only in
all
shelter.
the time.
We don't learn in a school,
classrooms.
actually. Yeah.
Okay, so they're 100% in the shelter.
But
Is it comfortable in the shelter where you're learning?
yeah, if you want, you can go to
Yeah,
the shelter.
let's go see the shelter.
Let's go. Project administration in school, and they work in school, but learning only in shelter.
Gotcha. Learning only in the shelter because there's so many air raid sirens now. Lots. We heard two while we were doing our other interview. And that was like maybe in a half an hour.
Let's go to shelter.
Okay.
where we have concert and learning too. All our event was in there.
do a concert here.
Of course,
Yeah.
we're waiting for you.
Okay.
Let's go for our beautiful room. It's a new room in a shelter, and it's real.
The yellow chairs.
And this shelter makes our sponsored, like Save the Children is Talk is our sponsor, and make beautiful shelter for our kids. And we have see how new shelter and go to old shelter. Not beautiful like that shelter.
So when was that shelter built?
Oh, I think shelter built when it's school built. It was like
It
technical.
was a long time ago.
It was like майстерня. How to say?
Workshop.
Workshop, and there is boys work in making some things from wood and something else. Oh.
Do you have any memories from the beginning of the war when the soldiers were here?
I got up, had breakfast, and when I began to wear my uniform, my mother and my dad was very nervous, and they told me that the war is beginning, and I didn't cry like Dennis, but I began to wear my warm clothes quickly to go to the shelter as quick as it possible, and I remember that in the evening when I was running to the shelter, I saw a big fire, and it was unforgettable.
Yeah.
I can see that before.
So,
Like an explosion, the result of an explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first explosion in the city.
so do you have any soldiers from your family? You don't need to say their names or anything, but do you have
I
any soldiers from
Yeah.
your family? Yeah.
I think now every family
Has
has
soldiers.
Yes. Maybe not mom or father, but
Yeah, but like
your
an uncle or a
yeah,
cousin.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Одного разу ми із донькою йшли до своїх знайомих, і на вулиці трапилась така ситуація, коли збили шахед над містом, і він почав падати і горіти. Дитина це побачила, дуже злякалась, почула ж цей вибух, коли його підбили. Потім він впав, ще раз вибухнув, вже здетонував сам шахед. Вона дуже злякалась, ми ледве добігли, там хоч трішки вже залишалось, але вона злякалась, ми ледве добігли. І після того вона отримала таку травму психологічну, що тепер боїться виходити на вулицю, боїться, коли чує якийсь звук, то зразу питає, що це стріляють, питає, чи є тривога, хвилюється. Постійно вона така, вона і була раніше тривожна, бо вже ж не один раз вона чула ці 5,5, так. І це тепер проблема, бо не хоче сама залишатися.
Что тебе есть? Что это такое?
Шоколада.
We're back now, it is all the same, just different. No arms watching us. Step inside, or we isolate a little.
If you could ask your viewers to pray for something specific today, what would you ask them to pray for?
You could pray for the children that go to sleep every night and have to wonder if they're going to be attacked by drones or not that night. And to pray for the mothers and fathers that are taking care of them. You could pray for the children that have been kidnapped and have not been returned. The thousands of children that have been kidnapped by Russia.
Days we can stop the dark from rising. Guess we're working hard. We stay here looking for the right signs, looking for the lives we're changing now. It goes on, oh, it goes on. Ways that you'll get to me grow strong.
Kiev is the most wonderful place. They deeply, deeply love people, and they are so kind. Even when you're in a big city, it's completely unexpected. Usually you're in a big city and you're like worried that things are gonna get stolen or you're terrified for your life. Not in Kiev. Oh my gosh, look at all the petals. Oh, that's so pretty. I should stop and take a picture here. There's a lot of people that take their pictures by these flowers. I have come to feel safer in basically any city in Ukraine. Oh my gosh, look at the pink flowers. Oh, they're so pretty. This city is known for its pink trees. I don't know what these trees are called. I would call them tutu trees if I could give them a name. They look like little upside down fluffy tutus. They're so pretty. I feel safer walking around by myself in basically any city in Ukraine, no matter what's going on with like the war there, than I do in most cities in California or maybe other big cities in America, unfortunately. Sorry, America. I mean, this is a touristy area, but every store is filled with beautiful items. They have luxury things. Let's cross over here to this store. They have jewelry stores everywhere. Gorgeous stores. Beautiful storefronts with the flowers. Most Ukrainian women are dressed very beautifully, like no matter where they are. I would say there's a beautiful jewelry store, balconies and architecture. Everything's very modern, but guaranteed anywhere you go in Ukraine, if you are a guest in their home, they take that so deadly seriously. Like, it's just you can't describe it. There's too many little nuances of being a guest in a Ukrainian household. They can't, it's like they almost can't do enough to just love on you and just to like meet your every need and just, you know, obviously feed you, overfeed you, bring out everything that is special to them. Literally, like, you stop on the street for like half a second and somebody will come up to you and try to perceive one of your needs. It's happened to me so many times. And that's just when you're a stranger. But you stop and they say, oh, do you need to find the metro station? Oh, are you hungry? Are you trying to find a restaurant? Like, you just stop for a second and look a little confused. And they can't handle it.
They need to help you. It's beautiful. It is so adorable. But then if you're a guest in their house, just delightful, kind, beautiful, beautiful people on the planet. I love them so much. So on one of our trips, we did music concerts, and I was able to sing to soldiers in hospitals and in rehab centers. I was able to sing to mothers that had lost people in battle. One of the places that I did some music concerts at is a home that was built for people that lost their homes on the front lines, and one of the women that lived there was brave enough to share some of the very difficult things that she went through when she was living on the front lines.
Are all of their stories pretty sad?
Yes.
Okay.
It's war, so all of their stories are gonna be sad. Her face was blown off.
Разбито. Потом начали наши, а я жила в барачном типе дом. Там 12 было семей, 12. Ну, нас там двое жило. Все поразъехались, поумирали, все, мы там двое жили. Начали нас бомбить. Вот тебе и Новороссия. Вот. Ну, я же еще не сдаюсь. Я еще думаю, может. Потом, дочка у подвала уже была. Я пошла и говорю, я пойду хоть какие-то вещи возьму, переодеться. Ну и пошла, получила. Пошла, взяла сумку, набрала там переодежки, вот. И только я слышу взрыв. Я тогда глянула в окно и бегом за стену. Потом думаю, не, я побегу в коридор, открывать коридорные двери. Только открыла коридорные двери, оно как меня сюда ждало, чтоб меня вот это у меня зацепило, разбило челюсти мне. У меня рот был вот тут. Ну, вызвали скорую, скорая сказала, не поедем мы туда уже, там сильно бьют, мы не поедем. Передали МЧСовская, военную скорую. Военная скорая пришла, приехала через 20 минут. Утром меня покупали, девочки пришли, я вся была в крови. И халат на мне в крови, а косынки не было, одна домотана была голова и все. Я пришли утром, говорит, бабушка, пойдем купаться. Я говорю, с удовольствием, хоть покупаюсь. Обмыли меня, отвезли в палату.
Okay, we've got the third air raid siren going on for the day. Say
Oh,
hey. So this is the memorial spot for the fallen soldiers from this town that we're in. And this man right here, let's find him, Sergei Desire. Okay, so this is a friend of ours that is a fallen soldier. So when I first came to this city, there were maybe 10. It was about 2.5 years ago. There were maybe 10 men that had died. And now you've got these structures that have like 1, 2, 3. Hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. They've just, so the next, every time I've come, it turned into 3-sided things and 4-sided, 5-sided, and just they've had to add it as they've lost they've lost soldiers, and it's just heartbreaking to come here. Very overwhelming to walk around and see their faces and just see how it's just grown.
One of the people that we work with in Ukraine is named Ilya, and he is one of the bravest people that I know. He risks his life to travel to the front lines. He brings supplies to the soldiers and just basically makes sure that they have everything that they need to stay alive. But every time he goes, he could run over a mine, he could be hunted by an FPV drone, and it's always a miracle when he comes back. We're always so grateful to hear that he's okay. And he shared some of the experiences that he's been through.
So you got to interview him a little bit.
A little bit.
Nice.
I would like to get another interview with him. We need to hear more of his stories, but we did get a short interview.
Перший день війни? Перший день війни це був дуже цікавий. Позвонив мені тесть, покійний вже, Валін муж. Він був на роботі в Києві. Я був начальником охорони, він працював у мене. Але я був вдома в цей день. І він мені дзвонить, каже, в 5 ранку, каже, що Ілюх, почалась війна, Борисполь бомбять. Борисполь – це аеропорт наш київський, поняв? Я кажу, як це війна, яка війна? Типу. Він каже, роздупляйся, і я швидко поїхав в супермаркет, я успів скупитися, успів машину заправити свою, тобто у мене все було, типу, тобто я вже в 5 ранку, я вже все зробив, типу, тобто теща сняла десь о 7 ранку гроші останній раз, і все, у нас більше вже потім нічого не було, тобто і всі дні ми потім, коротше, оце до самого, типу, квітня місяця ми нічого не могли робити, ну, люди не могли нічого робити, тобто не зняти гроші, не піти в магазин, тому що все було обездвижено, тобто ти як ото, ну, наче в якомусь далекому віці був.
Це в течение
2 місяців, да. В течение 2 місяців.
Скажи историю, я уже знаю, это, а как ты, ну, через поле отсюда в Киев, что, за лекарство расскажи.
Це, коротше, було у нас 22-й початок, да. Це перша наша поїздка вообще в Київ за гуманітарною допомогою. Це у нас була бусик-спринтер, і їхали ми полями, лісами, чим ми тільки не їхали, коротше, ну тікали везде ми. І декілька, скажи, отворів, да, правильно сказати, ми отримали, типу, ну, стрільби, типу, отримали в бусик. Ну, це, типу, така історія, що дуже стрьомна, типу, вона. Типу, якщо і зараз розказувати, типу, взагалі все одно, типу, а в той час, коли ти не знав війни, це було дуже страшно, типу, люди умирали непонятно за що, типу, в той час. А зараз так вже все одно, ну, стрельнули в машину, то все, ось на вибухівку наїхав. Що вже, ну, атрофація йде, вже немає. А в той час це було дуже страшно. Думаєш, капець, просто жопа яка-то. Ну, ми розуміли, що це там для дітей стараємося, ми ж не для когось стараємося. Ми старалися для дітей, ми старалися.
Bucha, when it was liberated, it was found to have mass graves. They were murdering civilians in large quantities and throwing them in mass graves. I met a woman and her children that had escaped from Bucha. And when they were evacuating, they were running towards a truck. And they were walking over the dead bodies of their neighbors. And when they got in the truck, as they were leaving the city, the soldiers were shooting at the truck. And I have lots of stories like this that I hold the pain in my heart so that they don't have to bear it alone. I think that actually does help. I believe it does. And I just want you both to know that I see the goodness in your eyes and in your heart, and I know that you have a good future, and I believe in the future of Ukraine. And there are many people all over the world that still think of you and still care about you. There's lots of people that haven't forgotten. I hope that we can help people understand still what's happening and keep helping you, because I love the Ukrainian people so much.